Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Faris Rizky Budiman, and today I wanna present to you guys about how the life of Palembang in 1930. To be precise, I wanna talk about the transportation that were used back in the 1913 of Palembang. So as you guys can see over here that in this footage we were given some view about the life back in the 1913. As you can see, mostly the house were located near the river, and I assume that this river is the Musi River back in the 1930, and it also explains and showing us about the main transportation that were used back then are mainly boats, small boats or bigger boats. In this footage, it also gives us some looks about how people doing back then. As you can see, let me pause the video for a second. You guys can see there's also other types of transportation like cars, classic cars right here, and some bicycle. And yes, people back then mostly are still walking around instead of using motorcycle to go around. Okay, this is some another footage of the boat that were used. Okay, this one it gives us some looks on the least modern boat back then. I think this is a steamboat, and as you guys can see, this is how they carried their stuff to the boat. Alright, so here we can see that how people interact back then and how the house were looking. Very traditional indeed. Okay. Alright. In here you guys can see that there is this one unique looking boat, and I think this is a Chinese boat back in the 1930 era. And in here we have a better look on how the steam boat that were used back then for the transportation. There's also some people that still uses the paddle boats in order to move around. Okay, and here we could see that how the look of the house, a traditional house, I can say. Okay, so let me explain first. Mostly back in the 1913 or in the old era, the house were built about two stories, or two floor. As you guys can see in this footage, there are two floors of the house. These two, it also have two floors. And here we could see a guy with some items behind him. I think he is trying to sell some of its foods to whoever make the video. And in here we have a better look on how people were moving back then. As you guys can see, there are many boats from left to right. Here is the good look for it. Okay, so this one this is another modern looking boat. As you guys can see, they use some type of machinery like here. and some pedal. You guys can see there are some pedals here. Okay. Okay, I think that's all from me, and thank you for your attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raffi Yudhistira, NIM 062230701442. Yes, I'm talking about the heart of Jakabaring, a story of sport, passion, and entertainment. Okay? Welcome to Jakabaring, the beating heart of Palembang, where sport, transportation, and entertainment come together in one dynamic place. Imagine standing at Jakabaring Sport City, a massive sport complex that has host world-class events like the Asian Games and SEA Games. Here you'll find stadium, training center, and arena designed for various sports from football to athletic, swimming, and even shooting. But the crown jewel of Jakabaring is Gelora Sriwijaya Stadium, home to Sriwijaya FC, the pride of South Sumatra. Every matchday, thousands of passionate fans fill the stadium, dressed in yellow, singing and chanting, creating an electrifying atmosphere. The roar of the crowd, the smell of local street food, and the anticipation of a thrilling match is an experience like no other. Getting to Jakabaring is easier than ever thanks to the LRT, like rail transit, with just a short ride from downtown Palembang. You can skip the traffic and arrive at Jakabaring station just a few steps away from the sports complex. Whether it's for a football match, a morning jog, or an international event, the LRT makes travel smooth and convenient. Just outside the complex, you'll find Haji Ahmad Bastari Street, a bustling road lined with cafes, hotel, and local business. This road connects directly to the iconic Bundaran Jakabaring, a landmark that serves as gateway to the entire area. At night, the runabout shines with colorful lights, welcoming visitors from all over. But Jakabaring isn't just about sports, it's also a hub for entertainment. Some of the biggest concerts and festivals take place right here. Imagine the excitement as famous artists perform on grand stage, the crowd dancing under the night sky, the music echoing across the city, from rock concert to traditional culture performance. Jakabaring continues to bring people together in celebration. So, whether you're a sport enthusiast, a passionate football fan, or someone who loves big events, Jakabaring has something for you. It's more than a place in experience, a story of passion, unity, excitement that continues to grow with every passing years. Thank you.
Let me introduce you myself. My name is Dikso Pahanan from class 5C2 5CB. I will example the history of the Ampera Bridge. The Ampera Bridge, the icon of Palembang City, is one of the most famous bridge in Indonesia. This bridge has a long history and is a witness to the development of Palembang as big city. Initially, the Ampera Bridge was designed to connect two parts of the city parted by the Musi River, namely Seberang Ilir and Seberang Ulu. The construction of the bridge began in 1962 during the reign of President Sukarno. The construction fund came from Japanese war reparation. Will the design and construction university engineer from Japan. Initially, the East Bridge was named Bung Karno Bridge in honor of Indonesian Vice President. However, in 1965, the name was changed to Ampera Bridge, which is an abbreviation of Amanat Penderitaan Rakyat, as a symbol of the struggle of the Indonesian people. One of the unique features of the Ampera Bridge is the middle section, which can be left. The mechanism is designed so the leg ship can cross the Musi River without obstacle. However, the function was stopped in 1970 because it was considered disrupting traffic on the bridge. With a length of about 1,110 meter and width of 22 meter. The Ampera Bridge is not only a link between two regions, but also a cultural and historical icon. At night, East Bridge is decorated with stunning, colorful light, making it an irreplaceable tourist attraction. Now, even though it is more than 60 years old, the Ampera Bridge still stands strong and is symbol of unity, struggle, and progress for the people of Palembang. Not only as a means of transportation, the Ampera Bridge is also a witness to the history of the journey of the city of Palembang from the colonial era to the modern era.